played the game before the show.
I've never seen
That singer at the end of the show.
Your trusty guide Moogle is at your service.
But hey, at least we know your script surface.
Hold on to your hat, people.
What the
Have yourself a magical day.
May ride the sky wheel at this time. Grab your friend or partner and embark on a wondrous trip through the sights and sounds of the gold saucer. Watch the adventure unfold before your very eyes.
Are you ready to ride?
Each moment more breathtaking than the last.
Are you really doing this?
Could use some peace and quiet, couldn't you? Come on. What's this? Get down!
Hey! You trying to break it?
Just messing with you. Incredible! Oh. When I was about your age, I decided I'd had enough of the mines. Wasn't much interested in any kind of work. I was young and wanted to enjoy my youth. And then I met a sweet girl named Myrna. Knew right away she was the one. But Myrna, she wasn't buying what I was selling. Told me she was in the market for a man, not a selfish little boy. If I was gonna win her heart, I had some growing up to do. Otherwise, she'd never give me the time of day. Funny enough, our first date was at a theme park. Nowhere near as big as this place, of course. Just a traveling fair with a handful of rides. We ended up riding these wooden chocobos round and round, laughing our asses off. Look at me, boring you with my old stories.
Wouldn't be the first time. Don't worry, I'm used to it.
Yeah, well, the lesson here is once you find your soulmate, you never let him go. So, who is it?
Who's what?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. Why do you always have to overthink things? That ain't no way to live. You gotta just go for it sometimes.
You mean like you do, all the time?
Touche. You could say that we balance each other out.
Yeah.
I mean it, though. If you do have feelings for someone, tell them straight out. Don't wait till it's too late. Tomorrow, we're gonna go to town on those suckers.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, didn't know anything about this promised land. But I do now, and seriously, wow, find of the century.
You never know. That intel could be bad.
Our conclusions are based on a long-standing theory. It's safe to assume the temple and the Promised Land are one and the same.
If the ancients headed there, then it's gotta be the right place. Good thing we let her go.
I understand the Keystone is to be awarded to the winners of today's special event. How should we proceed?
I have an idea. All right. Let's bring this one home.
Victor Golden rights to the gold saucer. It's the O'Neill family against Steel.
We still have a few tickets left for today's
I'm so
still have a few tickets left.
We're only moments away from tonight's main event. Are you ready to rumble, champions? Excellent. Best of luck to you in the arena.
We still
Feels like only yesterday that I was a scrawny young lad chasing a dream in the desert with me. Hey, yo!
like champions and more like this fight isn't over yet. Anyone stay? Will the dog's signature brew give his fighters the power to the Steel champions are looking a little crazy. It seems like this fight is only going behind the but this isn't all bad stuff. The Corneo family is looking at another clouds out here showing everyone just what a soldier can do. Neither side giving it not how I take my stage. I'm good with seeing a cancer. Well done. Oh, it is all now, folks. And I can't tear my eyes away from these red-hot fisticuffs! Not over yet. The young champion just some of this! Way back at the fight! This match might be approaching its really but you know what they say. Turnabout is fair play, and revenge is never served full by the dog. But the champs are living up and ready for a heaping up of the battle. Cause they're gonna get it done. Say hello to the perennial wrinklers, the sensational succulents, raised with the kind of fatherly love only the dog can provide. These 40 bashers bear the name Corneo. Ladies and gentlemen, beware of the 10,000 needles sure to fly every which way when round 2 begins. Now! Faster than the eye can see, these feisty fighters can run rings around the competition. Just trying to keep up with the baby once was almost possible. Like a spider, I name my babies with love. I know which one's next. You all by yourself? What? Standing in the presence of a bona-fide playthough whisperer? I know this story. Do we know if they've got a plan to stop Dio's champions in their tracks? Oh, they had a plan. This one. Nothing's going to do with a guy. Well, the little girl's always going to act towards me. No more fooling. Dio, the champion might be gone,
Hold on tight.
Roger!
Hey, fancy Bitmark. I'm just getting started. I'll not be losing one of my 9 lives to the likes of you. If you get hurt, I get hurt.
And anticipation's a lot more combo. Looks like the Corneo family's in big trouble. Gotta hand it to him. That there was one hell of a play. If I'm being honest, our dear family's got a real fight on its hands. Don't count us out yet, though, because we've still got 3 combatants ready to go.
Tired?
Nope. All good.
was all the wall market.
I'm coming.
And with the near wall market brands and symbols, Corneo Land is Flash's greatest hope. His last chance to escape his cruel, brideless fate. We need to wrap this contest up quickly, so we can give this man the sexy fame he so rightly deserves.
You'll feel better in a second.
Which is why we need to get Corneo Land up and running. Our family will get the Dawn Tower, and we will come out on top. And now we've got Conberries paddling into battle, weighing our hopes and dreams on their tiny shoulders. They're gonna slice and dice Dio's guys to bits, and use those bits to build our family's future.
Get him! Here it comes! Sorry about that. This one's for you! Gotta go for it now. Mind backing off a bit?
Strong shoulders, cause she's carrying
I'd
the
do my
team.
best if I were you.
Seems like this fight is only growing more and more intense by the minute.
One
I
more
can
shot!
put together the attack over the Conberries. Take your eyes off of her. You're dead. See ya. Let's not now drag out the fight. Neither side's giving an inch. Dio's champions hold their own, for sure. It's no surprise that these yikes! I knew the Conberry was one of the whole runs, but that was overkill. Bring it home! Dio's just in the nick of time for Dio's champions. It's a moment to recover and regroup.
Hang back.
You feel that? This attack by Dio's champions. The Dawn Miracles his takes back with interest. I'm up for anything. This match has the approaching breathtaking banding from Cloud and Eric. These two are in Dio's Eric goes down. Her teammates must be kicking themselves. We're in the end now, folks. And I can't tear my eyes away from these red-hot fisticuffs! Dio's champions are dominated! Is there no one who can put a stop to their hot streak?
You're done.
That should do it, right?
Still got Corneo to go.
Right.
Now, who wants to be the first lucky lady? How about you?
Tipple, look out!
Daddy's coming! What?
Don't underestimate it.
Time to start your stuff, ladies. And I wanna...
As is all, Dio's champions are new! The stadium is borrowed, and the wall gets black and blue! So let the final audition begin! And now the grand finale kicks off! The dominant have to attack, and they're aiming for sweet revenge! These villains deceive the Dawn, taking advantage of his romantic nature! They ruined his bridal auditions, and we'll never, ever forgive him! How the heart bleeds on his mouth! Abs's rocking at the mouth. Now furious about how its owner was screaming! The sheer injustice of it all! The only thing that can help heal the scars of betrayal? A brand new crop!
I'm coming!
So let's make some noise and cheer the Don on as he plays to win the game of love!
Yes, it's my turn. Bang, bang. My turn.
Todd is free anytime at all!
This one's for you!
It's time to go ass to ass with it!
You can do it!
Need my help.
Let's hope the dog doesn't go up and smoke with us!
Let's go.
If this is Team Neil's strategy, then it's a bad one!
All right.
I've got to let it go! Cloud bringing the rain!
I'll show you what I can do.
Eric had me put on her feet!
Come on!
Wasn't quick enough!
Yeah, I'll do it.
Here goes! One more shot! It's your turn.
My turn.
Heroes gonna need a lot of potions after that one! These two are in perfect sync!
So it's my turn? Why don't you lead the way?
This soldier's got sauce!
Let's give it all.
Ready or not, here it comes.
I knew you'd make me proud. Good boy. Now stick 'em.
Thought things were wild before? Just wait! This romantic audition is about to enter phase! We'll be taking for his weekend away. When the dust has settled, who will be the new lucky lady of Portugal? Let's rock! Never learn how to die!
Have fun.
Seriously grim for Theo's champions right now! I wonder if they've got enough left in the tank to turn this around! Theo champions are focused on their target soft spot! It's bullseye after bullseye!
One more shot! Get him! Okay, up and
Hey. We cutting them off?
Or should we rip them off?
That, or smash them, maybe?
Let's fill them with lead.
Don't bother. I'll just bite them off.
You're all so mean! So petty! Picking on a poor small business owner! But hell, I can take it, and I can give as good as I get. So, all of you can, kiss my ass! Hi-ho, my sewer stallion!
We did it! We won!
Of course we did.
Eric! We did it!
Yeah.
Thanks to you, my champions, the Gold Saucer's name shall not be profaned. For this great boon, allow me to embrace you each in turn.
Yeah, we're good with just the keystone.
And we'll take it now, thank you.
As you wish. I will not deny you what is yours by right. Behold, your prize.
Seriously?
You give that back right now!
No, you don't! Come and get it! Too slow! Shame on you.
It's Shinra property.
Cut the bullshit.
Red!
Huh?
What the hell's going on?
He just took off!
All right, Yuffie, Nanaki, with me. The rest of you deal with them.
Let's get a move on.
It's time to get some payback for the mines.
A grudge match, then!
over which I must insist you allow me to officiate. To ensure a fair and entertaining bout, we'll give you a chance to rest before the festivities. Once you're ready, you need but say the word.
You think you could hurry it up?
You should have run.
Are you ready to duke it out? Fantastic! Then without further ado... Nobody brings the hype like us! Such and catch! Make some noise!
Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on the arena! 'Cause ready or not, it's time to rumble! Let's get it on! Here it is, ladies and gentlemen!
Teo's champions barely had time to catch their breath after that last fight. But the man and girl in black are fully rested and hungry for payback!
Only one of these teams will leave with the keystone in hand. Who will it be?
My turn. To help us commentate on the proceedings, we've enlisted the aid of Tornado Land's soon-to-be ex-owner, Theo! With pleasure.
I thought you'd be well suited to assist, seeing as you have a history with the Turks.
I'm ready!
To blows. The moment our tussle began, it was plain that Turk was not only strong, but strategic. He knows the range of defeat, and when to use it.
So are you saying you expect him to clean up in today's resume?
He won't make it easy for my champion. The formidable as he is, we still have the numbers. It's going to come down to whether or not we can press that advantage. You mark my word.
That felt good.
Well, let's see how our
One more shot!
Devastating attack! My Rebirth champion dwindling! I've got a hunch that they are gonna take it lying down!
I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Keep it up.
Time to end this.
Stunning display of swordsmanship! Cloud has once again proven that he's a cut above all the competition!
I can help too.
Keep us lining them up and knocking it down to its authority!
Hey, you ready?
Gotcha.
No fair! Back off!
Well done.
That was nothing.
First, look like they're getting into position!
This
I'm ready. Come on! Backing off a bit. I'd keep my distance if I were you. No time to waste.
And ready to put the pedal to the metal.
Taking over.
Engage Canadians.
It's looking like Cloud is unwilling or unable to hold up a fight!
She may be fatigued, but Elena knows how to break through the body. All think about crushing power.
It's your turn. I got this.
I got you.
Hate to see it, folks! Elena is out of commission!
Only rule remains.
With coordination like that, they are gonna run away with this fight!
Sword coming.
Looking hard after that one.
I'll show you what I can do.
Blow out the glove. She's the dragon. Will not quit.
Watch yourself. I'll take care of him.
Keep with the living. Leave me with it, folks. Those muscles
One more
are just
shot.
stone. This fighter packs a hell of a punch.
Keep us lining them up and knocking it down to its authority! Hitting the enemy's weak point with precision!
You okay? Just keep up the pressure, okay?
crushing it with paper at his side. A combo sure to make many an already no-husband. There's no hiding your weaknesses from the champ. Insatiable need for speed!
I'll take care of
His
them.
mood is channeling his strength and focusing his energies for his twin attack. A punishing blow from Rude, showcasing the power of his impressive physique. Theo's champion's arm relay!
People doesn't look too happy about that one, folks.
You're going down.
Magnificent!
Here goes.
Proves once again that Sailor's Idol looks like the treasure of the backbook. Can they pull it together in time?
We're just getting warmed up. Right, Rude?
Yeah. This fight's far from over.
Esteemed spectators, if you would be so kind as to direct your attention to the center of the ring. To ensure a fitting climax for this spectacle, we've invited a special guest. Now, let's give a round of applause for the Shinra Electric Power Company's very own president, Lucas Shinra!
Who could have foreseen this insane turn of events? I should have helped him.
Shinra's president himself has taken the stage, and the crowd is electric!
Mr. President, what are you doing here?
You're still a Shinra employee, at least on paper. And as your boss, I figured I'd dispose of you personally.
Was that meant to be a joke?
You two go. Wait with Sun.
Got my number this time?
Let's see, shall we?
I've heard of aggressive managers, but this boss is cutthroat!
It's corporate downsizing with a vengeance. You want to savor the action. Don't even think about leaving your seat. In fact, don't even blink. We're Gotta say, Director, I wasn't expecting such an impressive spectacle.
President's proposal caught me entirely by surprise. Now that our VIP has entered the place, how do you envision this fight playing out? Well, it takes tenacity to get in the corporate life, but whether that will translate to the arena is anyone's guess.
This could be a big gamble for the president?
Yes,
I doubt he's leaving it all to chance. He would love to get to a losing position. All I can say to Tonto is that this bout will be discussed for weeks and months to come. Years. Yeah, folks.
This is history!
Let's try that again.
Much of a drag.
Looks like the new to come up with the right plan for the test. Neo's Cloud's doing his best, but his best just isn't good enough. I'm not sure he's gonna be walking away from this one.
Let's get this right.
This was nothing for you, folks. A terror in the boardroom and on the battlefield.
You're out of luck.
With the mighty swing of his enormous blade, Cloud cuts his opponent off the side.
Come on.
Cloud was really done for, but he's messed up. And Cloud is taking his revenge.
Won't last long.
Can you feel that? See that, folks? That smirk tip whoopage has got Cloud right where he wants him. Can the Merc make a comeback? Or is it too late? Cloud looking like a...
Oh, you got it?
My new gift to myself.
Scary.
Oh. Don't act like you're not impressed.
Stick around. Feel that move up, but it doesn't look like they did. Ouch! Neo's champions are gonna be feeling good in the morning. Cloud's looking hard after that one, and he bounced back. The president's martial talents are wasted in the boardroom. It looks like Neo's champions might have made a tactical error. Cloud's doing his best, but his best just isn't good enough. I'm not sure he's gonna be walking away from this one.
All good. Won't last long.
See that, folks? That smirk tip whoopage has got Cloud right where he wants him. Can the Merc make a comeback? Or is it too late? Good long look, folks. This is what happens when you defeat the high shipper. The big boss himself steps in to bring you your own.
So much for being a mercenary.
How do you envision this fight playing out? Well, it takes tenacity to climb the corporate ladder. Come on. But whether that will translate to the arena is anyone's guess. This could be a big gamble for the president? Yes, though I doubt he's leaving it all to chance. He would never commit to a losing match. All I can say is that this will be discussed for weeks and months to come. Perhaps even years. This is history in the making. Cloud's gotta have one point in the live stream after taking a hit like that. Well, that didn't take much of anything. Looking hard after that one, and he bounced back. Looks like Neo's champions might have made a tactical error there. Cloud's gonna need a lot of potions after that one.
dead yet.
Theo's champions were positively brutalized by the...
My new gift to myself.
Scary.
Oh, please. Don't act like you're not impressed.
Theo's champions are gonna be feeling that one in the morning.
Well, gonna need a lot of potions after that one.
Whatever.
I think my champions had a little more time studying their opponents. George doing his best, but his best isn't good enough. I'm not sure he's gonna be walking away from this one.
But he's back in the fight now. And ready to take his revenge.
A devastating attack that left Theo's champions reeling. I've got a hunch that they aren't gonna take it right now.
Did you feel that one, folks? Cause it doesn't look like they did.
Now it's gotta have one foot in the live stream after taking a hit like that. If this is DD's strategy, then it's a bad one.
Looking hard after that one. And he bounced back. Theo's champions are struggling to come up with the right plan of attack.
You're as good as dead.
Stunning display of swordsmanship. Cloud has once again proven that he's a cut above all the competition.
That smirk symbol is that cloud right where we want him. And the Mercury will come back. Or is it too late?
Cloud's gotta have one foot in the light stream after taking a hit like that. Looks like
Some hero you turned out to be.
My new gift to myself.
Scary.
Oh, please. Don't act like you're not impressed. Okay. Come on.
Looking hard after that one. And he bounced back.
Ain't dead yet.
this is what happens when you stand the pride. The big boss himself steps in to bring his own subordinates.
Pay attention.
Cloud's gonna need a lot of potions after that one.
Let's try that again.
Theo's champions are gonna be feeling that one in the morning.
The president's martial talents are wasted as a war. Cloud's gotta have one foot in the light stream after taking a hit like that. A devastating attack that left Theo's champion
myself.
Scary.
Oh, please.
Well, that didn't make much of an impact. Yeah, it's gotta have one foot in the extreme after taking a hit like that.
Bring it.
Well, it's gonna need a lot of potions after that one. Come on. A devastating attack that left Theo's champions reeling. But I've got a hunch that they are gonna take it lying down. I think my champions ought to spend more time studying their opponents.
Capsules have never learned how to die!
If this is Team Theo's strategy, then it's a bad one.
You'll like this.
I can put thought in the folks. This is what happens when you dare to defy Shinra. The big boss himself steps in to bring his rogue subordinate back in line.
You have to stop! Because it doesn't look like they did! Looking harder than that one! And he's out back! Neo's going to come up with the right plan of attack! And the champions are taking it!
This is turning up the heat. Guts Cloud even stand a chance against this onslaught.
See that, folks? That smirk said Wolfington got Cloud right where he wants him! Can the blood ever come back? Or is it too late?
Ain't dead yet.
I can wait. And he might still have a shot at beating his own boss.
Stick around.
Well, it's gonna need a lot of potions after that one.
Keep looking.
Looks like Theo's champions might have made a tactical error there.
Second lane.
Neo's champions are struggling to come up with the right plan of attack!
Now it's gotta have one foot in the light stream after taking a hit like that.
Neo's champions are gonna be feeling that one in the morning! Feel that one, folks? 'Cause it doesn't look like they did!
Well, it's gonna need a lot of potions after that one.
Guess that soldier never learned how to die!
Let's try that again.
Well, that didn't make much of an impact.
This could be a big gamble for the president.
Yes, though I doubt he's leaving the whole to chance. He would never commit to a losing venture. All I can say with confidence is that this bout will be discussed for weeks and months to come. Even years.
This is history in the making.
My new gift to myself.
Sinless covenants for you folks. A terror in the boardroom and on the matter.
Ain't dead yet.
If this is TV's strategy, then it's a bad one. Cloud's gonna need a lot of potions after that one. TV's champions were positively brutalized by that hit.
Feel that one, folks? 'Cause it doesn't look like they did. And that's all to learn how to die. The boomerang. And the champions are slow.
Doing his best, but his best just isn't good enough. I'm not sure he's gonna be walking away from this one. A devastating attack that left Theo's champions reeling. But I've got a around the second win, and he might still get a shot at beating his old boss.
And the champions are taking it.
Don't get cocky.
Looking hard after that one. And he bounced back.
Come on.
That's the kind of hit you'll be feeling for a week.
It looks like Theo's champions might have made a tactical error there.
Let's try that again.
President Shinra isn't afraid to get his hands dirty. But that's how you get to the top.
Keep it up.
Cloud's gonna need a lot of potions after that one.
Gotcha.
I think my champions ought to spend more time studying their opponents.
That's those who never learn how to die.
Cocky as ever.
Either my stomach's growling or the president's hooch has joined the fray.
Well trained, don't you think?
You can't bite the hand that feeds.
And yet here you are. Really though, it's past time to muzzle you. Good luck. All far. There's still no bite.
Ooh, let the dog out. The crowd is going absolutely wild as Darkstar makes his arena debut. With his faithful friend at his side, I'd say the president might still have a fighting chance.
The odds are certainly in his favor. Can Cloud win this 2-on-1 clash, or will he crumble?
You're up.
This is a former soldier we're talking about. One could argue that Darkstar has nearly leveled
Get some rest.
Neo's teams are struggling to come up with the right plan of attack.
Well, gonna need a lot of potions after that one!
Let's take a look.
Let's try that again.
Rockstar would be named
Guess that soldier never learned how to die.
Second win.
If this is Team Zeal's strategy, then that's a bad one.
Now you're in for it. You're as good as dead.
Stunning display! Enough! The crowd is calling as the loyal outback. It looks like Dio's champions might have tactical error. Dio's champions were positively brutalized by the hit.
Ain't dead yet.
Cloud's gotta have one foot in the live stream after taking a hit like that. The president's martial talents are wasted in the boardroom. Well, that didn't make much of an impact. King of the heat! Does Cloud even stand a chance against this
Second win.
No doubt the result of training since childhood. I can't say that's his father to thank for that.
Looking hard after that one, and he bounced back.
I think my champions ought to spend more time studying their opponents. Cloud's doing his best, but his best just isn't good enough. I'm not sure he's gonna be walking away from this one.
Feeling good.
Found the second win, and he might still have a shot at beating his old boss. Cloud's gotta have one foot in the live stream after this.
You got what both of it doesn't look like baby.
Not bad, Mr. President. You should never be a soldier.
Enough of this farce.
So, are we gonna go after him?
Not yet. First,
We find Kate Sith, right?
right.
I thought I'd see it all, but this is the mother of all twists. Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, both teams are disqualified. I don't think anyone could have predicted this outcome. What a crazy finish!
Should we look for the others, too?
After Kate, okay? I bought some protein powder to drop on that.
The others have the outside covered. Let's search in here.
Damn plushies right here. Get them before they're gone.
Hey!
I hate to do this.
Seriously, all the fighters are so good.
Welcome to the Gold Saucer.
Hey, looking for the Robo-Cat? Well, he ain't come through.
He can't have gone far.
Need a fluffy friend to take home? Or some gifts for the little ones?
Every square is yours.
Gotta move to live your own? Look no further.
Gotta give it to you, that was some damn good fighting.
We need to find him.
Here for some rich soft serve ice cream? Made with milk, shipped straight from the grasslands.
He could be anywhere. Maybe even hiding in plain sight.
Boys and girls, your saucer pals are here and ready to bust a move. Put on your dancing shoes and join me. I really need a book. Give your taste buds a critical
Oh, bring me a reward!
Hello, and welcome to Park Central.
got it. Easy.
We do. Care to explain, Cat?
It's, not how it looks?
What was I thinking? Trusting you? The company man with a heart of gold? Huh? What a joke.
Barrett, no! Please!
Screw it. Piece of shit ain't worth the bullets anyway.
I don't understand. Why?
Because he's an asshole! One we should have never trusted in the first place.
Don't. He deserves it.
Not you too. Knew from the start it had to end this way, but it still stings. For a moment there, it felt like we were friends.
I am so pissed at Kate right now.
Probably laughing at us from his new office.
How are you not mad? He played us for fools from the start. Just thinking about it makes me want to beat the crap out of him.
Hey, are you okay? I'll be fine. Just thought I was a better judge of character.
Forget him.
So what's the plan then? We are not just gonna let him take the black materia, right? We're gonna go after him, right?
And how are we supposed to do that without any leads?
He's got a point. The only one who knows where the temple is Kid Sith.
But he told the Turks, whose chopper I should be able to track.
Really?
I know which radio frequencies they use. The moment they get on comms, I'll find them.
Well now, the old gal's got a transmitter.
Ha! Then we're in business.
All right. I'll run on ahead and get her warmed up for you. Later.
It's settled then. We follow Shinra to the temple. Black materia will be ours.
Cloud! Incoming transmission from Kid G. One moment.
Hey! It's your old goblin pal, Kid G. You didn't forget about me, did you? Sorry for the wait. The next trial is ready and waiting for challengers. If you're still interested in collecting all those treasure pieces, then head on over to the third reactor. Hope to see you again soon!
Another trial and our treasure await.
Greetings, sir. Do you wish to depart the Gold Saucer? Safe travels.
The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. Hang loose.
There you are.
Need that radio.
Thing's practically an antique.
Even better.
Okay, give me a read back.
7-205-246.
Confirmed. Those are the correct coordinates. See you up north.
Roger.
All units have been apprised of the temple's location.
Good.
So, I did some digging. This keystone curse stuff, it sounds like it might be the real deal. Everyone who's ever used it has ended up dead.
Close. To be precise, those who enter the temple are never seen again. Vanished doesn't mean dead.
And that's better how? Either way, the president's sending us to our deaths. Isn't that messed up?
He'll be on site.
I'm sorry. What?
And you're surprised why?
I don't know. Maybe because it's a terrible idea? Although, that's kinda on brand for him.
Wheels up. We'll arrive first and roll out the welcome mat.
Understood. Got them. They're headed for the northern continent.
North, huh? Tricky.
Can you get there?
Can I get there? Only with one arm tied behind my back. Girl might be missing her wings, but long as you got me, it'll be smooth sailing.
Oh man, this is gonna be rough.
What can I say? Life is full of ups and downs.
They've mobilized the Turks and the military. Hope you're ready for a fight.
great! This is great! Giddy up, girl! I call for a redo. Giddy up, girl! This is great! This is great! See Daisy. This is great! This is great! Giddy up, girl!
to this chocobo, Apony, the best of the best.
Don't you think I know that?
There's something on your mind. Just say it.
The day I fell, I got overconfident. Figured I had the race in the bag. I started thinking about all the ways I was gonna spend the prize money. I wasn't focused. But when I was rounding the final corner, Apony and we got out of sync. Before I knew it, I was in the dirt. Apony jumped in front to try and protect me. And because of that, she got herself hurt. So I just can't get back in the saddle. I can't. What if I hurt her again? I'd never forgive myself.
You're up, Mr. Merc. Put those chocobo interpreting skills to work.
Huh? It was a terrible accident, but we've learned from that experience and can grow as chocobo and rider and strive to not repeat past mistakes. Once we've healed Shani, let's race together again.
You got that?
Apony. I'll rest up. Do whatever it takes to get back in racing shape. Until then, mind looking after her for me?
You serious?
Well, yeah. She still needs exercise, and I won't be able to take her out for a while. I feel better knowing she's in the hands of a rider I can trust. I'm sorry for making you worry, Mom. I promise I won't give up. Not again.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Be warned, when I'm healed up, you're going down.
Bring it on! And here we are!
The time has come for the best of the best to compete in the ultimate racing event, the Gold Cup. Our racers
The following races are scheduled for today.
remember that you are always welcome here, sir.